So hi guys, here I am again and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to my vlog. And for today's video, we are able to discuss about this. Sounds interesting because it is all about diseases. Yes, it is the microorganisms in disease causation. So it sounds interesting, right? So before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel, and then don't forget to click the notification bell for more updates. So let's go. So in the last topic, we discussed about the microorganisms and its importance, right? So today we have to discuss its microorganisms in disease causation. It's in diseases. It focuses in diseases, especially today that we are facing viruses. So if you want to learn about it, just keep watching. So what is really the microorganisms in disease causation? It is a few harmful microbes. For example, less than 1% of bacteria can invade our body and make us ill. Microbes cause infectious disease such as flu and measles. There is also strong evidence that microbes may contribute to many non-infectious chronic diseases such as some forms of cancer and coronary heart disease. Different diseases are caused by different types of microorganisms. Microbes that cause disease are called pathogens. It is important to remember that a pathogen is a microorganism that has the potential to cause a disease. An infection is the invasion and multiplication of pathogenic microbes in an individual or population. Disease is when the infection causes damage to the individual's vital function or systems. An infection is when the infection causes damage to the individual functions, or an infection does not always result in diseases. You have to know that the infection does not always result in diseases. To cause an infection, microbes must enter our bodies. The site at which they enter is known as the portal or entry. So, did you know that microbes can enter the body through the 4 sites listed, or through the 4 sites I have to describe? Through the respiratory tract or mouth and nose, influenza virus which causes the flu, and to the gastrointestinal tract or mouth oral cavity, or the Vibrio cholerae which causes cholera, orogenital tract or the Escherichia coli which causes cystitis, breaks in the skin surface, or Clostridium tetani which causes tetanus. To make us ill, microbes have to reach their target site in the body. Attached to the target site, they are trying to infect so that they are not dislodge or multiply rapidly, obtain the nutrients from the host, or avoid the survive attack by the host immune system. So this focuses on how microbes roll our body to make us ill. So just listen. So what are the disease-causing microorganisms? How many times have we been told to wash our hands before sitting down at the super table or after touching money and other dirty surfaces? Especially now, we are facing coronavirus, we are always reminded to wear masks and to wash our hands before we eat, or especially if we are holding money, we are able to wash our hands after touching our face. By washing up, we think that we're clean and microorganisms free. We have baths, cook our food, treat our sewage, and even cover our mouths when we cough and sneeze to prevent the spread of those tiny dirty particles that could make us sick. What many people don't realize is that even after doing all these things, we are still far from being clean. You heard it right. Even if we bath 3 times a day, even if we brush our teeth 3 times a day, we are not clean as we expect. The number of microorganisms living on and in us is about 10 times higher than the number of cells that make up about our entire body. You know that so much microorganisms lives in our body than cells. Before you try and scrub away those tiny organisms all over your skin, consider that most of these microorganisms are essential to our health. Disease-causing microorganisms, however, are another matter entirely. They use simple tricks to enter our bodies so they can cause disease. These germs have been studying ways to keep the human immune system for a long time because getting past the body's defenses is key for their survival. What is a microbe? A microbe is another word for microorganism. It is a tiny individual living thing that is way too small to be seen by the human eye alone. The only way these tiny organisms can be seen is by using a microscope. This is why microbes are often called microscopic organisms. These organisms are everywhere you can think of them in water, air, and soil. And then, some microbes can live in very hot temperatures, and others can live in the freezing cold. Some need oxygen to grow and stay alive like you, or I, while others survive without it. While some microbes play an important part in our daily lives by keeping us healthy, others are nothing but bad news. These bad news microbes are called disease-causing microbes and can make humans, animals, and plants sick by causing infection and diseases. Most microbes belong to 4 major groups like the bacteria, viruses, protozoa, and fungi. Disease-causing microbes can also be called pathogens, germs, or bugs and are responsible for causing infection diseases. They can also contribute to chronic diseases and conditions and are now being linked with coronary artery disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer like multiple sclerosis and chronic lung diseases. Did you know that microbes is the one that make us sick? Why? Because infectious diseases caused by disease-causing microbes are responsible for more deaths worldwide than any other single cause. Scientists are working hard to find ways to control these germs, but trying to defeat them is not an easy task. Disease-causing microbes are very good at adjusting to the environment, making it hard to find a way to get rid of them. So, how microbes can infect us? How do we get actually infected with a disease-causing microorganism? Every day, we come into contact with people or animals that may be infected with disease-causing microbes. This puts us at risk of being exposed to disease. Becoming infected depends on the link between the pathogen, the environment, and the host being you or I, or the infection method may be 2 of a 6 different steps that all join together to form a circular chain. How microbes infects us? The specifics. Every type of germ has its own way of sneaking inside you to make you sick. By figuring out how germs infect us, we have a better chance of avoiding different ways. They can travel through the air, pass directly from the person to person, are present on surfaces contaminated by someone who is infected, and be spread by someone who may not even know they're sick. Just like what we are facing today, the virus, coronavirus. To find out more about the ways these bad bugs cause infection, so keep on listening. So this is the last part of our topic. How can I be safe from these germs? To avoid getting or spreading germs, we must get rid of them, and there are different ways you can stop them in the tracks before they reach you. Let's learn how. Washing your hands. It is very popular now, especially in our time. Washing your hands is one of the easiest and most effective things you can do to get rid of germs. Make sure that all the germs in your hands are gone. You should briefly wash your hands in soap and water for 15 seconds, the same amount of time it takes to sing the alphabet or alphabet. Sounds fun, you should always wash your hands before eating or eating food and after coughing, sneezing, blowing your nose, changing a diaper, and using bathrooms. These are also called medicines called vaccines that will prevent you from getting sick. These are vaccines to prevent measles, whooping cough, chickenpox, and measles. There are also vaccines